Okay, we're here at Conf, the Digital People Skills Conference, and we've managed to catch the opportunity of speaking to one of the speakers. Hi, what's your name, and where do you do and where do you work?
Okay, so my name's Penny Walker. I'm a coach and a facilitator, and I help people have better conversations about working together, collaborating, forming strategy, and so on.
Brilliant. And I really enjoyed your talk. Obviously, you don't have a digital background, but the challenges of conflict and collaboration affect every team. So perhaps if we start with conflict, what advice would you give to someone coming into a team where clearly there may be some conflict?
I think one of the things to do is to help people put aside their assumptions about what the motivations or the positions might be that people are taking, and help people listen to each other better, give people a chance to tell their full story without being interrupted or second-guessed or kind of criticised, get everyone a chance to kind of say how it is for them, and then people kind of will understand a bit better where each other are coming from, and they may discover some common ground.
And as a leader of teams, how should a team leader approach such a situation like that?
I think you need to, if there's conflict already in a team, you probably need to talk to people individually first and see if you can understand the kind of conflict that it is. You want to be ready if you might be uncovering something seriously kind of scary about what might have happened in the team beforehand. But in general, these things are built up by people having not trusting each other's motives and seeing disagreements as fights, when in fact they might just be a set of different perspectives on the same issue. And if you can get the whole of the set of perspectives kind of into the open, then you've got a much richer picture of what might be going on.
And moving from conflict to collaboration, what are the first things to put in place, and how do you know it's working?
I think you know it's working when people start to begin to agree with each other. Actually, start to begin to concede that actually the other people have got a point, even if that means that perhaps they're not totally in the right. I don't think I explained that very well. Can we?
You can say it again.
Can I say that again?
Over. Yeah, start over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Could you ask the question?
You expected me to remember what I asked now. So I said. So once you're moving from conflict to collaboration, what are the telltale signs, or what are the first steps in moving from conflict to collaboration? How do you know it's working?
So you know it's working when people are starting to concede that actually the other people might have a point. They're starting to show that they're interested in talking about and discussing the grey areas, the uncertainty, the doubt, the things that they don't know the answer to yet, and then they can actually start building on each other's work, and you hear them beginning to build on each other's comments rather than always kind of saying no, that's not the case. It's you're wrong. You start hearing that's interesting rather than you're wrong.
And in a team that has started to collaborate better, how do you ensure that people take ownership of that collaborative process?
That's a really interesting question. I think if people are committed to the end goal, and it doesn't necessarily have to be an end goal that's been pinned down in detail, but a broad intention about what it is you're trying to achieve, if you like, the success criteria, and everybody's kind of bringing their own particular perspective and their own particular skills or experiences to helping kind of reach that end goal. That's a fantastic sign that people are beginning to take ownership.
And just finally, if in an organisation where collaborative work practices aren't perhaps the norm, how would you go about convincing or influencing an MD or a CEO to start adopting more collaborative work processes?
Well, I think the question to anybody in that position is, what is it that you're trying to achieve that you haven't been able to achieve yet, and that your teams or perhaps your organisation can't achieve by working on its own? So I think it has to come from that, because collaboration is hard, it is tough, it takes a little bit more time, you have to go a bit slower. So actually you use it for those situations where you've got something that you're really committed to and you know that you can't achieve it on your own. And then you have to kind of say, okay, well we need other people to be working with us on this, we need to give up a bit of control, we need to trust, take a leap of faith, and then it's amazing the results that you can get.
Brilliant. And if people want to read more about your stuff or contact you, are you online at all?
I am online. I'm Penny_Walker_SD on Twitter. I've got a blog, and my ebook, Working Collaboratively, is also available.
Great. We'll put that up in the show notes. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
Source LF are London's leading creative communications and media recruitment agency. Be sure to like our video and subscribe to this channel. Take the moment to watch another of our videos on screen now.